Good morning, my dear students. Today I am going to continue the explanation of models. I have given you explanation of models, that models are the part of verb. Verb is in two parts, that is auxiliary verb and then main verb. Main verb is having two parts, principal verb and then helping verb. Principal verb like uh, drinking, writing, play, uh, write. So this is principal verb, and helping verb is I am playing. So am is a helping verb. Is, am, are, was, were, has, have. This is the helping verb because they help verb. Okay, principal verb to form meaning, and auxiliary verb is uh, is also known as model verb. So model verb we have shall, should, can, could, will, would, may, might, need, dare, ought to, okay, and must. So these are the model verbs, and in first uses of models I have explained the uses of can, could, may, might, and today I will try to explain will, shall, or should and would. So please see the expression. The use of will with the second and third person, will is used. Now see the first person use you are familiar with. Will is used with second person like he, you, he, she, it. So same thing is there with second and third person. Will is used to express simple future action. She will leave for Ambala tomorrow. You will study in the evening. When will is used in second and third person, it shows simple action, okay, simple future action. Second one, to express an invitation or request, like will you care for a cup of tea, will you please lend me your pen. So this is the invitation. To express a command in informal or impersonal manner, like all newsboys will report for medical, not leave the class before completing your homework. So in case of command, will is used to express something that happens again and again, like the old woman will sit in the park and sing songs, like this. To express a quantity or capacity, that like this jug will hold 2 liters of water, 200 persons will be seated in this tent. So this is the use of um, will with second and third person. To express prediction, like you will fail if you will fall ill if you eat all that. This is the use of simple will. But the main use of will is, now see, uh, will with the first person is used, means when will is used with first person, means I and we, it gives different meaning. It shows willingness, intention, promise, threat, and determination. So will are generally used in, will is used in these different forms, and that is very much important. To express willingness or offer, I will help you as far as possible. So this is the expression of will, and I is taking shall, but here it is used with will. So this feeling will come. This expression will be explained, willingness. Second one, to express important use. I will go home to see my mother. We will come in time. So this is intention or promise. If I will give you a gift if you stand first in the class. This is the promise. Okay. To express threat, when you are very much angry and aggressive, will is used with second and third person. Second and sorry, first person. Like I will see you, I will beat you, I will hit you, I will kick you. So these are the threat. I will teach him a lesson. So this is will is used with the first person, indicating threat, expressing threat. The last use is determination. Okay, a strong determination. When you have a strong determination, will is used with first person. I will I will not do this. I will play football. So these are the expression that showing determination. Same case is here. Shall is used with first person I and we, showing general future action. I shall play football. We shall do this. Okay. So see the expression in simple future tense, or the use of shall with first person. To express simple future, that right now I shall go for a long drive. To express the plan or intention of the speaker, we shall shift to our new house next week. Okay. Simple intention. Okay. Not the determination. Next one, to express an offer. I shall give you a gift. A kind of offer. But with second and third person, shall is used. This is very important. But when shall is used with second and third person, means second person you, third person he, she, it, they. So these things are, explained and expressed with second person. That is very much important. The first use is to express a command. What is that? You shall do it. This is a command. You shall remain here till he comes. This is the command. Okay. He shall report for duty at 8:30 a.m. tomorrow. So this is the command. Very important use of this with second and third person. Same case is here to express a threat. You shall die for it. You shall not study further if you fail. She shall be punished. You shall be here. They shall do this. This kind of threat is there. I shall, uh, they shall beat you. Okay. It shall be done. So in this case, okay, threat is used. To express a promise, similar case is there with will. Okay. When will is used with first person, same expression is there. Same condition with shall. When shall is used with second person and third person, different situations are there. To express a promise, you shall get leave today. You shall have a scooter if you pass. A kind of promise. To express command or wish, like shall he carry your luggage, shall he wait outside for you. So these are the uses of shall with second and third person. Very important, you must learn this. Okay, and use it in your language. Now would and should. So would and should, generally would and should are the past form of will and would, but they are also used with their independent meanings. Okay, like would in request and should in advise. So let's see what are the uses of would and should. Wherever we have used shall and will in present tense, we can use should and would in past tense. He said they will play football. He said they will play football. Wrong answer. He said they would play football. So in place of will, it is would is there. So the meaning accordingly will arrange. So would, to denote the past tense of will and shall. Simple use I have already explained. To express a habitual or customary activity in the past. He would go for a swim in the sea every morning. She would sit in the sun and talk all day. So it is a habitual uh, activity in the past. To make a polite request, very important use of would. Would you spare some time for me? Would you mind telling me the way to the post office? The would is used in a polite request, very important use of would. Would you give me a pen, please? Like this. To denote courtesy, like would you stay for dinner? Would you take a cup of tea? So when you are very much courteous, okay, very much kind, so you use would. To express a wish, would that I were a film star, would that I were a rich. Generally this kind of expression is used with where, if, with conditional sentence, if I were. Okay, but it is also used in would. To express a preference, I would like to ask you something. Very important use. Preference, use of preference. Okay, expression of preference. Would is used. I would like to ask, I would like to say, I would like to have, I would like to do. So these are the preference sentences. You must write that. To express improbable or unreal condition. Means when you are just fantasizing or just thinking something unreal action or something, fictional world and action. So there we use would, like if I won a lottery prize, I would build a hospital. Very important use. If I were an astronaut, I would take you to Mars. Very important use. Okay. So in conditional sentences, in unreal sentences, would is used. Very important. This one is there. Now we have use of should. Use of should in the past tense of shall. It is used. Similarly, just like would and should, they are the past form of shall and would, shall and should, shall and will. So wherever we have used shall in present tense, simple future tense, okay, or simple future or simple present action. Similarly, we can use all those action in past tense also with should. So see the usage to denote the past tense of shall, like I said that I should go, very important use, an easy one. To express obligation or advice, very important, very much important. Should, we should respect our elders. What is that? Obligation. You should do your job well. This is advice. Generally, should is used with advice and obligation. Okay. Obligation, ought to is also used in obligation. Okay. But the ought to is 90% obligation and should is 60 or 50% obligation. You should. But generally, it is a kind of advice. To express purpose, very important use. To express purpose, she works hard lest she should fail. After lest, should is also used. Okay, showing purpose. He should pass the examination. Hire a taxi so that you should not miss your train. So when we have purpose, we use should. To express probability of likelihood as, very important use. Should they play well, they will win. If they should play well, they will win. So these are the uses of should and would. Okay, I have given you exercise, and after exercise uh, you will do the exercise after reading the rules. Okay, and then you will match answer key. I will share in the group. Thank you very much. All the best. God bless you all.